Hi, and welcome back to Codeshala. Today, in Section 4, Lecture 2, we'll be learning about translators. Computer programs can exist in several forms. We humans generally use high level programming such as Python and C to communicate with these. So that the computers can understand those high level programming statements, they need to be translated into binary instructions or machine code. There are three types of translators. Firstly, compiler, which translates the programs written in high level language into machine code. Secondly, interpreter, which translates the programs written in high level language into machine code. Thirdly, assembler, which translates an assembly language code into machine code. A compiler is a computer program that translates a program written in a high level language into machine code all at once. It does do so because the machine code can be directly used by a computer to perform a required task. Once a program is compiled, the machine code can be used again and again to perform the same task without recompilation. BlueJ is an example of a compiler and it translates Java into machine code. An interpreter is a computer program that reads a statement from a program written in a high level language and performs the action specified line by lines. The most important difference between the interpreter and a compiler is that the interpreter translates one statement, executes it, and then moves on to another, while the compiler translates the whole program and then executes it. So now, once a program has been interpreted, the machine code cannot be used again and again to perform the same task without reinterpretation. And one such interpreter is the Python interpreter. An assembler is a computer program that translates a program written in an assembly language into machine code. It does do so that the machine code can be directly used by a computer to perform a required task. Once a program is assembled, the machine code can be used again and again to perform the same task without reassembly. Assemblers can also be used interactively like an interpreter. One can broadly classify errors into two types. Firstly, a syntax error. A syntax error is where a program statement doesn't obey the rules of the programming language and a program cannot be translated if it contains syntax errors. When a program has been compiled, if any syntax errors are found, no translated program is produced. Instead, a list of all errors in the program is produced. Whereas when the program is being interpreted, the interpreter performs the action specified by each statement until the syntax error is found. The program is then alerted to the place in the program where the error was found. Secondly, we have a logic error. In the logic error is where the program doesn't do what the programmer wanted it to. Logic errors are found when a program is being run. And logical errors can be found by tracing what the program does and using test data with expected results.